So this is just a little bit of like a kind of like a vloggy type video. I have been wanting to get my nails done for like forever. Like I'm 37 now and I've never had my nails done professionally. I see all of these fancy ladies wandering about with fabulous nails. And although I have experimented with stick-on nails, it's never really been a huge success, mainly because I can't do anything in long nails. But I thought to myself, maybe if I get them done professionally and actually get a good job done, I'll be able to go about my life without too much inconvenience. So today I just thought I would to kind of take you on the journey with me. It's probably not going to be a very exciting journey, but I'm going to just let you know about my experience, and then over the next few days I'll just give you some updates on how I'm finding the nails. Part of me kind of thinks this is a shit idea for a video, but at the same time I just think that it's taken me this long to actually bite the bullet and get myself some fabulous nails. I just thought maybe there's other people out there who maybe have longed for sassy long nails, but they've just been a bit concerned about how those sassy long nails would fit into their lives. So yeah, I'm just going to take you on the journey. I'm just about to leave to go to the nail salon, which is a whole new world for me. So yeah, I'm going to leave to go there, and then I'll update you once I've had them done. Okay, so I'm back. I've had my nails done and I've never felt so fancy in my life. So look, guys, I went for like this chrome situation. Like, I don't know why. I was going to go for like a pink, a coral, but no, I decided to go for this chrome because I thought, well, if you're doing it, do it properly. Like, why not? I want to have the most sensational nails ever, and I definitely think I got that, although I think they're too long. I did say to the lady, I don't want them too long because I have kids. Like, that explained everything. And I said I have to type a lot, but this is what I ended up with. And I kept thinking, is she going to file them? And then she did, but then they're still this long, so they're probably a bit long. But as I was sat there, I was kind of justifying the length to myself, and I was just thinking, well, at the end of the day, this is a practice run. You know what? I'll learn a lot from this. So I've encountered some issues so far. First issue, I could not press the button on the pedestrian crossing on the road. I could not press it because the button it's like a button, but it's got like a rim round it. Could I press it? No. Was it embarrassing? Very. There was a bunch of people just sat in their cars, just like, I could feel them mocking me as if saying, she can't even press the button. Yes, her nails are fabulous, but not practical. And they were just like thinking I was so irresponsible. But I've now encountered a second issue, and I can't switch my car on. I'm going to have to get like some kind of little stick or some gadget or something to actually turn my car on, because I've got one of these. Can you see? It's like a push button. And watch this, right? You know, when I try and push it, I cannot do it. I cannot do it because my nail is too long, and I cannot even do it with that bit of the nail. Like, oh my gosh, I can't start my fucking car. See, this is an issue that I did not think I would be facing, but I am. How the fuck do I start my car? I'm panicking now. I'm panicking because yes, I have fabulous nails, but no, I cannot start my car. I've got some sweets, like this. Could I push that into it? Okay, let's see. Will this work? Right, so, oh my gosh, I'm pushing the sweet. Oh, it worked! Yes, the car started, but I had to use a midget gem. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking about all the other things that I'm probably not going to be able to do. All whilst having fabulous nails, of course, so that's great, but I might as well eat this midget gem now. But I'm going to head home, and then I'll give you a little bit of an update once I'm at home to tell you about the whole general experience. So I'll catch up soon. Okay, so I am back. I'm back with the bunnies. Me and the bunnies are here. Did you miss me? Did you? I bet they're thinking, who is this fabulous lady with these fabulous nails? Ow! Oh, excuse me! Jojo! Jojo, do you know bye, Big Mom? She be a bit Big Mom. I can only think that it's just sometimes when I wear different fabrics, they just seem to like different fabrics, but she's got really sharp teeth. Oh my gosh, I never realised how sharp they were before. It feels so fabulous. I feel like I want to be doing it all. Excuse me, sir. No, girlfriend, you can't be eating this dress. I mean, look at this. What have we got? They've never given me... No, don't be eating my dress, girl. Come on. Do you know what? Maybe if I move, I'm moving. Okay, so I've sat over here now. So, it was an experience. Like, it was a good experience, but it was an experience. These nails are definitely going to take some serious getting used to. But, you know, I was talking to Honeys and I was just saying that at the end of the day, people lose limbs and they learn how to, you know, walk with an artificial leg or use a robot hand or something, or an artificial knee, like they get knee replacements. I don't know. But anyway, I thought to myself, how difficult can this be? And if I really want to have like fabulous nails, which I must say, I think I was born to have fabulous nails like this. I think, like, what have I been doing all these years? Not having these fabulous nails. So I feel like there must be a way that I can kind of adapt things slightly, like i.e. using a midget gem to start my car. You know, there must be ways and means of doing this. Or maybe everyone that has nails that are this extravagantly long, maybe they just don't do anything. I don't know. I've tried a little bit like typing just to test like how am I typing, and that seems to be okay. Definitely is going to take a bit of getting used to and not as easy as before, but I think I have got this. I really do. And at the end of the day, this was my choice. Do you know what? I'm really pleased that I actually finally took the opportunity to get my nails done, because it's something that I've been wanting to do for ages. And I know you're probably watching this thinking, Anita, you just got your nails done. Like, this isn't like you've done a 50-mile marathon, or you know, you've not climbed Mount Everest or anything. But I just feel like, you know, if there's something at the back of your mind that you think, you know what, I really want to do that, I want to try it, then you should do it. Like, you should. And this is definitely going to be a learning curve for me. I've got a feeling that the thing I will learn is that next time I should get them shorter. Also, I just wanted to say too that, you know, I feel like my kids are old enough now that I can have longer nails, because anyone will know, like, and you'll know if you've got young kids, or you've had young kids, or you've had experience with young kids, you know, you need your nails. Like, you're wiping bums, you're tying little tiny shoelaces, you're getting little people dressed and dry after a bath. You know, you can't be fecking around with these fecking long nails. You just could not do it. But I feel like now that the boys are 5 and 7, they're independent, they can put on their own shoes, they can dry themselves after a bath, and they can wipe their own bums. Most of the time they prefer that I do all of those things still, but maybe this will be like a good way of trying to get the boys even more independent, because I could just say, look, mummy, she cannot wipe your bum today. No, she cannot, because I have these long nails, and it'll be a really good way to try and encourage more independence with the kids. Who knows, maybe I've cracked some kind of major parenting hack here. You know, if you're struggling to try and enable your kids to be more independent, just get long nails, and then get your husband to get long nails, and then you simply just can't do those little tasks that really your kids are old enough and able enough to do. I don't know, but anyway, guys, I went to a place called Modern Nails in Didsbury. It is mainly kind of, I think it's kind of operated by Chinese people. They could be Korean. I don't know. Like, I'm assuming Chinese, but I don't know, and I really should not be assuming. But yeah, they didn't speak much English, is what I can tell you, which was amazing, because there was no small talk. It was very, like, you know, to the point. Like, okay, move your hand here. Okay, put your hand up there. Like, put your hand here, like, move around, like there was no room for small talk, and it was wonderful. It was like an hour of my life where I could just sit there and just like daydream. I read every single thing there was to read in the entire place. I even read their health and safety policy, read their fire safety evacuation plan. I read everything. I have all the certificates, so they're very qualified. And yeah, it was just a really like relaxing experience overall, because I was so relaxed, I kept daydreaming. So like I'd be sat there, like my hand would be in the LED machine, and she'd be like, okay, remove your hand now. And I'd be like, oh, remove it. And she's like, right, the other one go in. But I was thinking after like we'd done that like 3 or 4 times, I was thinking she probably shouldn't really be having to tell me this now. I should probably know when she finishes with the polish, my hand should automatically be going into the LED machine. But no, because I kept daydreaming. So she kept saying, oh, in the machine. And I was like, oh, I was thinking, I bet she hates me. She hates me. She thinks that I am a slow learner and she's just probably dying for this to end. But maybe I just overthought it, probably. But anyway, guys, these nails are sensational. They are super chromatic. We've got a bit of purple, a bit of blue, we've got a bit of even green, we've got like yellowy gold. And do you know what, right, I smoke I call it the Beast, but its proper name is an e-cigarette, I think, which I don't really like that name because it's misleading, because I don't have any nicotine in the fluid in this. It's 0% nicotine. I just have like a minty flavour, because before I had Andreas, my first child, I did used to smoke rollies. Like, it was a bad habit I got into at uni. So of course I stopped long before I even wanted to get pregnant, and I moved to the Beast on 0 nicotine. You're thinking, why is she telling us this? But anyway, so and this was not planned, but my nails match my Beast perfectly. Can you see that? And I didn't even mean that to happen. Like, I didn't plan it, but it happened, and I cannot say that I don't think it's fabulous. I mean, just look at that. Okay, so guys, I am probably going to just maybe do like a few updates just over time, over the next few days, just letting you know how I'm finding my new nails, like what things I'm struggling with, what adaptations I have come up with to try and overcome anything I'm struggling with, just in case you've been thinking about getting nails, or, you know, you've been thinking, oh my gosh, is it practical? I imagine there's a lot of mums out there that maybe haven't ever had false nails, or have had them but maybe before they had kids, and you'd just be keen to know, but how practical are they really when you've got young kids and when you work full time? So you have to like be typing and moving things around and just doing everything. I don't have a dishwasher. I have to wash up. I do everything. So I don't know. I just thought this may be helpful to some people, maybe not. Maybe I'll just document the experience, and in thousands of years someone will come across the video and they'll be like, oh, okay, interesting. The struggles that people used to have back in the day. Okay, so I'm going to try and put my hair up with my false nails. This is the first time I've done this. I bet there's people watching this thinking, oh my gosh, like what? Who is she? But anyway, right, so put my hair down. Oh no, this is going to be easy peasy. Do you know the only thing, I say easy peasy, but no, because how do I grab, how am I grabbing the fecking bobble? What? I'm going to have to use the side of my fingers. And you know, in the past, I've used like, you know, stick-on kind of shenanigans. And, oh my God, guys, I can't do this fecking thing. OMG! No! What? Oh no, guys, I didn't think this would even be a challenge, and it is. What is this all about? Why is this so difficult? Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't think this bit would be difficult, but it is. Fuck. Okay, I did it. Okay, we did it. Oh my gosh, that took longer than I would have liked, though. And do you know what? I'm the kind of person that I get very impatient. I like doing things really, really quickly, and these are going to slow me down. Do you know what? I may never get falsies again, or maybe I will, but just like half the size of this. Anyway, right, I am going to go. Oh no, Porto! We cannot be chewing it. We just cannot be girlfriend. Oh my gosh. I've just realised as well that my nails, they match my utensils. Like, again, unconscious. I didn't plan this. You know, when you think about it, you think, but was it unconscious? Like, maybe because I'm surrounded by these objects, that particular shade and colour just seems so familiar and seemed like the one. I just don't know, but I mean, look, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. More weirdness. I also matched my straw. Do you know what? I bet there's other things surrounding me that also match my nails. But, oh my gosh, guys, I've got to have breakfast. I've not had breakfast yet. And I am starving. Oh, by the way, though, I did manage to wash up very successfully with the nails. I washed up. I had a wee. I typed. Typing definitely is a bit slower. And what I realised is you have to use, like, the tips of your nails. You can't really use the pads of your fingers. You would like use the tips of your nails, which, oh my gosh, it would be so annoying, like if I actually was not working from home and I was working in the office, because all people would hear would be this. Sorry, I know all you can hear is my dryer, but just like listen, you've got to like go like this, as opposed to that. Like doing this gets you nowhere. You have to be like this. You know what I mean? So anyway, right guys, I'm gonna have breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so after having just been sat here typing for the last couple of hours, I definitely feel like I've mastered the typing with long feck off nails. It definitely is a bit clumsy and it's a little bit slower than I would usually be able to type, but it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. And I feel like, do you know what? I could definitely get into these nails because I love the look of them. I love how they make me feel. And if I could just adapt to them and so that I'm able to do everything that I used to do before long nails, then I feel like I could often have long nails. Maybe not as long as these, but maybe as long as these. You never know, by tomorrow, I may just be excelling at all of these basic tasks in a way that means that I'll become addicted to long nails. Maybe they'll get longer. They could be super long. Like I could end up having the longest nails in the world. They could be massive. Oh my gosh, the possibilities. I'm getting ahead of myself now. Look at me, full of optimism, when I could barely put my hair in a bobble earlier. So look, and it looks shit. Oh well. Okay, so washing my face is quite difficult, but not as difficult as drying my face. But I have got a little bit of a way of applying my moisturiser because I cannot put my finger in that way because all of the moisturiser just gets stuck under the nail. So you have to go like this. I'm sure you've seen like people do this many times before, but you have to like go like that and like scoop it out, which is interesting and new. So I just do that. I scoop it, it's on. I'll probably end up with far too much moisturiser. I'm going to be wasting lots of moisturiser, I feel, whilst I have nails on. But once the moisturiser is out of the tub, it's super easy to apply. I don't know why my voice keeps going really high and then low. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, so yeah, so look guys, woo! Look at that, she's winning a life, she's winning. Oh. And also, on to other news, I successfully opened a tin of tuna, but I had to use a knife to, pop open the ring pull thing. So I'm managing to do things, and Andreas, my son, very kindly offered to help me out with anything that I couldn't do, which I thought was really, really sweet. And I told him that I was struggling to wipe my bum, and then he was like, oh yeah, oh, okay. And I said, no, don't worry, I'm just joking. But I was kind of not joking. But anyway, the nails, I love them. Honeys loves them. He's very impressed. He was like, wow. I could never realise being with these nails. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Oh no, guys, I just had an absolute disaster. Everything was going so well. I know this is a very peculiar camera angle, I get it, but everything was going so well. It's been like 2 weeks since I had my nails done, and they were is the word of the day, were once all intact until I was trying to get some cat food out, and do. Guys, look, and I don't know how to deal with this because, like, I'm a first time nail acrylic person. I don't know why I am, but I know that I'm not very experienced. So what do you do when your other nails are fine? They're fine, and you've got one fecker who's insisted on snapping. Like, what do I do with this? Do I have to replace them all? Could I just get a bit added onto the end of this? Reconstructive surgery? Like, I do not know. But anyway, this happened, guys. I think you can actually see quite dramatically how much these false acrylic nails really make your fingers look long, lean, and very sexy. Because if you compare these ones with this one, it's just like night and day. It really is. It's like night and day. That's a funny phrase, isn't it? Night and day. But it's like, are they really that much different? They're both seasons. They're not seasons. They're both things that happen in life. Night and day. It's like saying grass and hedge. Like grass and hedge. Anyway. Okay, so I've had the falsies on for 2 weeks. Do we call false nails falsies? Or am I just getting very confused with false eyelashes here? Do we call them acrylics? I don't know what we call them. But, so I had them on for like 2 weeks very successfully. I came across a few issues, but not that many. But as you saw just a second ago, yes, this nail is fecked. So he's kind of left me in this kind of weird quandary, like what do I do? But I honestly think I'm just going to not do anything. I'm just going to not do anything. I'm just going to leave them. And I imagine that one by one, each of the other nails will snap off. And then it'll just be like, okay, great. Will I get acrylic nails again? Yes, like I definitely will. But I won't get them as long as this. I would probably get, I'd probably get them, if only I could measure things in inches or centimetres. Like, could I say I'd probably get like half of that, the tip bit, the bit that goes past the top of the finger, half of it. I'd get half. So the main things that I've really just struggled with, and by the way, I use the word struggled in the loosest possible way I could use the word struggled. But, when you come out of the shower and you're drying yourself with a towel, that is surprisingly difficult when you've got falsies. It's also difficult opening tins. It's not actually, because I just get a knife and like boom, 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 boom. So, do you know what? It's not actually that difficult. This is my major warning to you, right? When it comes to false nails, because yes, I am an expert in this field now, but I would just say if you've got very young children that you have to do things for because they can't do things for themselves. So for example, you've got a baby where you're going to have to change the baby's nappies, and it's going to be really tricky with these nails. That's not to say you can't do it, but it would be tricky, and you would be like really worried you're going to scratch your precious baby's bottom, which no one would want. So, and also just silly things like tying shoelaces, putting shoes on, getting your child dry after a bath, just stuff like that, like the basic everyday kind of things are difficult. And I would also say as well, if you've got an office job which requires you to be typing on a keyboard, just take note of what keyboard you have, because on my laptop I can type absolutely fine, no problem. Definitely not as fast as usual, but I can type and it's fine, because the keys on my laptop keyboard, they're just very flat. However, I was in the office the other day, and the keyboard for my desktop in the office, I cannot type on that, and I was having to type like this. I was looking like such a moron, and my manager happened to be in, and I kept getting really pissed off, and I kept saying, this fucking keyboard, these fucking nails, And then I tried to put up with it for like 20 minutes. And then I just stood up and I was like, right, fuck this. I've been going home. I can't type on this keyboard. And then my manager just sat behind me and he's like, Amwin, just let it all out. Let it all out, girl. And I'm just, oh, I think he thought, oh my gosh, Amanita, she's dealing with some like workplace stress right now. But it's just my nails. And I said, these nails, Gary, these nails. I can't do anything in these nails. But I can type fine on my laptop, just not in the office. So I'm going home. I can't deal with this shit. I'm going home. Anyway, guys, I really kind of hope that you enjoyed this video. It definitely, I don't think he's going to help that many people at all. And I don't think anybody has actually made it to this point in the video, because I just don't really think this is probably a very interesting video for most people. It's like I am telling you how to dry yourself after a bath. You know, you get a towel, you go like this. Oh my gosh, and she's getting dry. That is amazing. Oh yes, look now. Dry, 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 dry. Or like I'm telling you how to wash up or something. But actually there is a whole community on TikTok, like the cleaning community. And I have to say, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I love watching people clean their houses, their toilets, their sinks, their floor. I love seeing that shit because it makes me feel like I'm actually doing some of that too. Right, so guys, I am going to go now, but thank you so much. Oh, Shania Twain. That's what I really, really, really did not want to forget to say. But yeah, false nails, surprisingly painful. And I would never have thought surprisingly painful. I would always have thought like they'd be really difficult to do the simplest of tasks. They're really painful. So, you know, because of the kind of bonding agent, like the glue, adhesive, whatever it is, that kind of sticks the acrylic onto your actual genuine nail, because that is so strong. If something happens and like you happen to like, you know, like nudge the top of the nail, or like you, maybe you just like slightly like tear it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I mean, that is some pain. Like I did it in Morrison's the other day. I don't know what I did, but I did something. I rubbed my thumb against something and whoa, it was so painful. It felt like how I would imagine it would feel if you literally ripped your nail off your finger bed. I don't know if it's called the finger bed, but that seems like it's a very appropriate name. So painful, like so painful. And my thumb was throbbing for like an hour after the event. There's been a few other times as well where I've just kind of caught my nails on things, and it is actually really, really painful if you kind of slightly pull the acrylic away from your natural nail. I also stabbed myself in my nipple yesterday and that was very painful. So anyway guys, I am really going to go now, but thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it and I will see you soon.